for the program, making the NCAA tournament was a huge achievement. Something our girls had been talking about since I had been here as an assistant. So for us to be able to achieve that and hit that mark, it's kind of a sigh of relief in a lot of ways. But I think more than anything, it adds to a hunger to be able to get back there, do it again, and hopefully to the next degree and continue to challenge and push and achieve more within the NCAA tournament. But it's definitely a balance of, again, a relief, but also a fight and readiness for more. For us, consistency has been a huge part of the program, and depth has been a huge part of that. So being able to have multiple players who can add to the program and consistently every single year has been massive. And leadership from our upperclassmen has been really, really big for us. To be able to continue the tradition, to be able to continue the mindset, and then the cool thing is that they're able to do it in their own way and help move the program forward. So there's that consistency of leadership, but then the new styles that always tweak and change, and allowing them to do it their own way gives them the opportunity to add even more, which hopefully continues to push us even further. Yeah, so like I mentioned, with depth, it's been massive to be able to have players from every single class contribute. That's something that we want. We want players off the bat, freshman year, who can come in and make an impact, and that impact can be seen and felt in different ways. But the cool thing about this is every player plays a huge role in our success. Every single practice, every single game, every single season, regardless of that front row seat, you might not see it in terms of maybe players who are impacting off the bench, or players who are impacting maybe not even playing in a specific game or playing in a lot of games throughout the season, but they play such an influential role in our success because they're challenging those players in front of them and pushing those players even better. So we don't get all conference, all region, and players to that extent without those players who are consistently pushing them. So freshmen are pushing everybody, and it adds to that excitement and competition, and we always compete with each other. We have a fantastic group that's going to be returning for us this fall, and the best thing about them is having that experience, and we've been able to, throughout the off-season, kind of grow what the expectation is, as well as grow what the standard is, and to be able to challenge them in new ways that maybe we haven't been able to before. So with that experience under the belt, making the NCAA tournament, and having a really strong fall in 2018, we've been, again, able to find new ways to push them, to challenge them, to grow and tweak and change some of the little things that we felt like we needed to, and then add to some of the things where we felt we lacked in the past. So it's been a really successful growth, I would say, these past few months, and even while they're away over the summer, they've been doing a phenomenal job of continuing that growth. Again, like we talked about with that new incoming group, we're really excited for them. They're always going to add a new level of competition, and that's what we want. That's our expectations for our freshmen, is to make an impact, whatever that impact is. They're going to be able to push the program forward. So with it being a smaller group, it's one where they're going to come into a very big welcoming family, which is really exciting for that family, and then for those incoming players, but they're able to help us right off the bat, and that's something that we brought those players in specifically to be able to do that, and take us to the next level. This coming fall, we would expect a lot of carryover in terms of, again, the things that we did in the fall, but more importantly, the things that we did in the spring. That's our chance to grow. That's our chance to make tactical changes, make positional changes, anything we feel like we needed. So we're expecting a very quick turn in terms of what we did, and that meshing really well. Like you said, with a big group returning and a small group being able to come in and pick up on those things that we've been doing relatively quickly, we expect to jump in and be rolling from day one, whether that's preseason games, early on in the schedule. We're expecting to come out flying in terms of both in our attack and the way that we defend, continuing to do the things that this program's done, just to another degree.